The night my father slammed the door in my face and my mother smirked like she'd already won was the night I stopped being their son and started building the life they swore I'd never survive without them. My name's Ethan. I'm 26 now, but this story starts when I was 17, still in high school, still technically a kid, but already on my own in ways most people couldn't imagine. My parents, Doug and Marlene, weren't monsters in the traditional sense. Doug worked in a factory, and Marlene was a front desk clerk at a dental office. They weren't rich, but we had a roof, food, the basics. What they lacked, what I needed most, was understanding. See, they had this whole cookie-cutter life mapped out for me. Graduate, attend state university, major in business like my dad wanted, settle down with a respectable girl from church, and live out the American Dream 2.0. But I didn't want any of that. I wasn't failing classes, but I struggled. I had undiagnosed ADHD, and sitting through lectures about calculus or the Civil War felt like torture. What I loved, what lit me up, was fixing things, building, creating. I'd helped our neighbor Mr. Jenkins renovate his basement the summer I turned 15. Holding tools, measuring, painting, troubleshooting problems, it was the first time something felt right. I'd found a path. But every time I mentioned trade school or construction, Marlene would wrinkle her nose like I'd said I wanted to be a janitor. Doug would say I was wasting my potential and that people like us don't work with our hands, we work with our heads. Things came to a head one April evening, 6 weeks before graduation. I'd been secretly accepted into a trade certification program, plumbing and HVAC, with a partial scholarship. Meanwhile, they'd applied to state on my behalf without asking. That night at dinner, I told them about the trade school. Doug dropped his fork so hard it clanged off the plate. Marlene's eyes welled up